Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
Well, with the amount of emphasis on three-point shooting in this league, we see less and less two-big lineups.
Pace and space are the name of the game. You got to have a very fluid set of bigs to run two at a time.
And across the globe, looking at different women's and men's basketball leagues and international competitions,
Here we go.
That seems to be the trend for every single top league. Basketball has changed. The WNBA has adjusted with everybody else.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside, and the rebound goes to the Fever. Here's Mitchell, and a kind roll that time on the rim as that one falls in.
She can shoot off the dribble a lot, but Mitchell is also adept at shooting off the delivery. A crisp pass helps her square up.
Ionescu, that's good.
I like the assist. She knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be placed.
Boston, guarded by Jones. Such a wide open look.
So competitive. Sophie Cunningham, response triple.
Pass to Stewart. Loud. It's stolen by Kelsey Mitchell. Fast break, here they come. Cunningham with the bucket.
Heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the fast break.
That's rapid-fire basketball at its best.
Showtime.
Hey, that couldn't be more obvious. Caitlin Clark has had an incredible impact on the Fever.
Well, just look at the individual numbers. Led the league in assists, second in minutes played, and the team impact during her rookie year, they ended an 8-year playoff drought.
Jones outside. Connects from three-point range.
With an inside-out game that confuses and overwhelms defenders, Jones is a well-rounded offensive talent.
Timeout called the Fever. Here's the Fever with the ball. Pass to Turner. Back to Clark. Good. First shot, first basket.
They're working him nicely right there.
Now here's Ionescu. And here's Cloud. Jones. T-Bechilln with the bucket.
The assist, Jonquel Jones.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Turner, guarded by Jones. Pass to Boston. To the left wing, Caitlin Clark with the three. Gets it to go from downtown.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody cares. There's some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Fires the three.
Yes, great play by Aaliyah Boston to set it up.
She's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. The D has to close down on her.
And a return to the playoffs for the Fever in 2024. It was a huge step forward for the team.
For sure, snapping a 7-year hiatus, and what's incredible is before that, the Fever went to 12 straight postseasons from 2005 to 2016. So this is an organization that is used to winning.
It's not just the size of Boston, it's also her touch around the rim.
Picked by Jones. Down low. Pass to Stewart. And plenty of contact on the shot, so the 2 free throws coming up.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense, just telling them no easy layups. As simple as that. I like to see it.
The third WNBA title for Breanna Stewart. Won in 2024 with New York. Man, it was a special one.
No doubt, bringing the Liberty an original WNBA franchise, their first ever championship. It was a bounce back for Stewie New York. Remember, they dropped the 23 series for the Aces.
Here's Hull. And the Fever hit again from deep.
A textbook feed to Hull, who was all set up, ready to shoot.
To the paint. Here's Stewart. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
Both teams on fire right now from the opening tip.
This is going to be an entertaining game of basketball today, folks. I think that much is obvious.
Get the popcorn ready.
The three from Kelsey Mitchell. It's good from long range.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And she makes that one.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
To the inside. Lexi Hole on the wing. No good with the triple. Outside Stewart. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Fever ahead, up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
Scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
Here's McDonald. Hits it from three-point range.
Streaky from deep. Once McDonald hits one, more can follow. Watch out.
Mason outside.
Johannes. Here's Gardner. And she can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass the hole from deep. And the Fever hit again from deep.
She's been able to find her open teammate every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock for her.
Outside McDonald.
Puts up a three.
Good. And it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
I'm not the biggest fan of that shot, but guess what? He had the space to get it up, so why not?
Gardner, good.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there.
It's been a lot of fun to watch. And that'll raise their field goal percentage even more. They're enjoying a big edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. They've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection's just been great.
Such a high IQ on this team.
What an alert play. It's just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Offensive rebound.
Sobley with the steal. From outside the arc.
Gardner can't get it to go.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Takes the three. New York with the rebound.
It was a long time coming, but the Liberty finally won it all in 2024.
If you think about it, it's their first championship after losing in the finals 5 times, including the year before, 2023. And it wasn't easy. It took the full 5 games, overtime in that game 5, but Liberty fans got to see their team win on their court. Such a sweet feeling. Well, from range, Lexi Hole, very effective. Certainly a player you cannot give open looks to.
New York calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here.
And a regular here at Fever games. Tyrese Halliburton happy with what he's seen so far.
He's a big-time WNBA fan. When Indiana got the #1 pick in the 2023 draft and selected Aaliyah Boston, Tyrese was the first to welcome Boston to Indiana.
Over to the wing. Jaden Clark with the three. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And Blake, from what we've seen so far, if I were you, your health, don't hold your breath.
Yeah, that'd be a very bad idea. Here's Hole. Misses the three.
Nearly got a finger to that shot in the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block.
Jones.
Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Pass the Hole. Mitchell. Clark. She's covered by Cloud. Jonquel Jones with the block.
A strong shot blocker. Jones is able to stifle shooters by positioning herself skillfully.
Back to Cloud. From the arc. Hole with the rebound. Mitchell outside. Here's Cunningham. And that one goes long.
The inside a little too congested for her to get her usual touch on that shot.
Brianna Stewart from outside. Rebounded by the Fever.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu.
Hey, what up?
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
Well, that's a good end to a not-so-good possession.
And here's Ionescu. He has 5. Bissamon outside. Cloud. And Jones gets to go.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes. Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Fever ahead, up by 15. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
What's up?
Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. And how about this? We're seeing a tremendous game from Caitlin Clark.
Well, the threes have been falling for her at an incredible rate. That first half, absolutely ridiculous.
And here in the second, she's got to just keep taking them and keep making them. There is no reason for her to stop.
Lots of great players in this league, but guys, give me your favorites to watch.
Well, I got to go with the player everyone is coming out to see, Caitlin Clark. Her level of skill is just unreal.
Yeah, Clark hits 30-footers like they're nothing. In the next trip, she's throwing a bullet pass. She is so much fun to watch.
Pass to T-Bechilln. Back to Ionescu.
Good D by Natasha Howard.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Cunningham. Caitlin Clark with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Sophie Cunningham.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting. Keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing?
Pass to Clark. Watches it.
Outside Cunningham.
Mitchell. Howard. Defended by Stewart.
And a shot by Clark, no good. So much talk about Caitlin Clark. What makes her a great player, fellas?
Well, there's so much, right? I mean, she's got Steph Curry range, incredible handles, passes it like CP3, and isn't afraid to make the highlight reel play. No hesitation on the pull-up J. One of Ionescu's greatest strengths as a scorer is her tremendous decisiveness.
Her stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shots are falling for her.
Launches a 3.
It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Wasted no time on that one.
Well, for this offense, Cunningham is such a key. Hitting those corner threes really opens up the rest of the floor.
It's stolen by Howard. They're moving it up. Good.
Well, you know, offensively, Brian, they've been really special.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. No matter what the defense has thrown at them, they've just kept piling up the points.
And more points.
Three-pointer Brianna Stewart. New York, no good that time either. And the layup's good off the glass.
Superb work inside from Mitchell. She's so good at finding space to shoot from the interior.
Natasha Cloud from outside. Clark left side. And good that time.
They are putting that hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Pass to Howard. Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot.
This is a nice third-quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Natasha Cloud from outside. Good, and Brianna Stewart gets the assist.
Showing that competitive fire. Natasha Cloud takes pride in coming back to the three of her own.
Indiana foul.
Hey, every team wants length and shooting. Brianna Stewart brings you both.
And both at an elite-level defense as well. I mean, Stewart's 6'4", one of the best shot blockers on one end. And offensively, she's more than capable of a 50-40-90 season.
And winning that Game 5 of the finals at home in 2024, what a moment for Sabrina Ionescu.
The scoring wasn't there for Sabrina, but she helped the Liberty find a way, dropping 8 assists in the deciding Game 5, helping lead New York to their first ever WNBA title.
Sabali, good.
And her hard work on the boards gave them another crack at the points there.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Now here's Hull. Defense right on her. Clock at 6. Offline from the top of the key jumper. Bissamon outside. Drills it from outside.
Well, things are finally coming together for them. The deficit's still pretty big, but at least they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, and facing that kind of deficit, they're going about it the right way. They're getting aggressive on defense, getting stops, taking good care of the basketball at the
At least now they're playing good basketball.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much up. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-side show. And the Liberty with possession here. To the middle. Pass to Harrison. Misses the baby hook. Lexi Hull on the wing. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Liberty. Here's Sabali. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
Great read by Ionescu at just about 6 feet. Sabrina is pretty tall for a 1. She's able to see the whole court.
Now McDonald. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a good look. That is a good look. And she'll make that one most of the time.
Pass to Sabali. Now here's Harrison. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Now this is where Harrison is at her best, scoring inside. She's a 5 who plays like a 5.
Here's Hull. Off target from three-point range.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big.
I have no idea why she's fouling there. Maybe there's a little bad blood between those two.
Maybe. I mean, that's the only explanation for it. And even then, it's not a very good one.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu gets a three-pointer to fall.
A shot that looks almost automatic, so Ionescu has total confidence in her shooting ability.
Here's McDonald, and she banks in the layup.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there, and apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's Cloud. Sweet little floater.
You know, an effective floater is just about unstoppable. Great job by Cloud to drop that one in. Not an easy shot to master.
Inside. Here's Sims. Makes it off the glass.
That's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to do it.
Outside, Sabali. To the inside. T-Bechilln. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that.
Both teams will make substitutions. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Brianna Stewart with the steal. Tasha Cloud from outside. Knocks down the three ball.
And this is big for Natasha Cloud's confidence because when she's hitting from downtown, it helps her get into a rhythm offensively.
That one's good. Clark.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside.
I'll bet you haven't seen too many rebounding efforts like this.
It takes an extraordinary combination of talent and desire to put in the kind of performance he has today.
Here's Cunningham. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist. Well, with the new Toronto team coming in 2026 and more international players getting drafted, the WNBA's global reach is growing.
When you look at upcoming draft classes, that will be reflected more so with the international players coming in and some of the recent high draft picks we've had from outside of the United States.
Yeah, and it mirrors basketball continuing to grow on the international stage. So I'm excited to see the best players in the world playing right here in the WNBA.
Cloud outside. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
And the foul called on Caitlin Clark.
That's
foul number 2 for her.
Second team
Changes
foul.
for New York.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 18. She tries for 3. Hold at the rebound. Right wing. Pass to Colson. Outside McDonald. Hold. 5 on the clock. That 3 off the mark. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The jump hook. And they're going to count the bucket and send it to the line.
Second personal foul.
3-point play.
At the line for the Liberty.
And the free throw, no good. And they can just sit on the ball here.
Enjoy it. They've earned the win.
No doubt. Pass to Hole. Looking to get it going. And the layup is up and in. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now here's Edwards. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Timberwolves making it to their second straight Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, you know, what impressed me the most, I think, was last year as a 6th seed, gelling down the stretch of the season. They struggled for a good part of the season, but the last third or so of the season, they really came together. Just did not have quite enough to make it to the final.
Here's McDaniels. And Davis with the block.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
Now Nimhard. Washington outside. The 3-ball. And the 3-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Washington grabs the miss. Here's Dallas now. Here's Flag. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, looking at Cooper Flag, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at it. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment are a lot easier said than done.
Knocks down the long J.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were even correct. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Brian, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Inside. Here's T-Bechilln. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. To the inside. Outside Christie. Nice ball movement by Dallas. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
Randall can't hit. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Dallas shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
And Dallas with possession. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Pass to Washington. On target from range. Washington's got 6.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Still without a basket in the game.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. As a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
He's off on the second.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
And that one's good. Flag.
And answering the call with his own triple. I love the competitive edge Flag plays with.
Reed can't hit. The Mavericks on offense. They're on a 17-3 run. Here's Washington. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Washington's got 8 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going. And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Nice shot by Christie.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Timberwolves trail by 19. And here's Clark for 3. Gafford grabs the miss. Pass to Russell. Outside Davis. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Williams from long range. Gets the 3 to fall. P.J. Washington, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Mavericks. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Well, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Pass to Russell. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. 4-3. The basket's good.